If you want to pack as many identical spheres as possible into a single space, there is a highly efficient way to do it. You see this arrangement everywhere. It's how grocers stack oranges and how militaries have historically piled cannonballs. The spheres naturally settle into the gaps below, creating a tight, rigid pyramid. In 1611, the astronomer Johannes Kepler looked at arrangements like this and made a straightforward claim. This specific pattern is the absolute tightest possible way to pack spheres together. While this is physically intuitive to anyone looking at a fruit stand, Kepler's assertion remained a conjecture for 394 years. Proving it required a way to account for every possible alternative in three-dimensional space. To prove the Kepler conjecture, a mathematician must rule out every other possible arrangement of spheres, including chaotic and irregular jumbles that do not follow a repeating pattern. This visualization shows the volume to empty space ratio of the standard cannonball arrangement. It yields a density of pi over the square root of 18, roughly 74%. The proof must guarantee that no other configuration can exceed this limit. The problem is that space is infinite, and the number of random configurations you can create within that space is also infinite. A human being cannot manually check an endless list of chaotic jumbles to ensure they all fall short of the 74% threshold. Generations of mathematicians reached only partial solutions. Carl Friedrich Gauss proved the conjecture was true for lattices, arrangements where the centers follow a strict repeating grid, but he could not account for non-repeating random jumbles. Traditional geometric methods lacked the tools to bridge the gap between restricted, orderly grids and the infinite variety of chaotic space. In August 1998, mathematician Thomas Hales and his student Samuel Ferguson announced they had finally solved the problem. Their strategy departed from the manual derivation methods of the past. Instead, they shifted the burden of the proof to custom algorithms and thousands of lines of computer code. Hales reduced the infinite universe of possible packings to a finite list. He categorized the most likely counterexamples into a master archive of about 5,000 distinct planar graphs. To confirm no cases could beat the standard density, Hales and Ferguson utilized software to process nearly 1,000 nonlinear inequalities. The computers ran the calculations over years of research, eventually finding no counterexamples. This solved the infinite geometric problem by converting it into a massive computational task that was finally small enough for a machine to handle. When Hales submitted his work to the Annals of Mathematics, he provided 300 pages of traditional text, backed by gigabytes of raw computer code and data. The journal assigned a panel of 12 referees to verify the submission. Their task was to read the text and audit the code, looking for subtle errors that could invalidate the mathematical conclusion. After years of deliberation, the referees reported they were exhausted. They eventually stopped their line-by-line check. The journal published the proof in 2005, but it carried an unprecedented disclaimer. The computer-assisted portions could not be fully certified. This left the Kepler conjecture in a state of limbo. A historic problem was considered solved, yet no human mind could independently verify if the machine's logic was free of bugs. In response to these doubts, Hales announced a new project at a 2003 mathematics meeting in Baltimore. He called it Flyspeck. The mission was to translate the entire proof, the text, the code, and the inequalities, into a single system of machine-checkable formal logic. The project used proof assistants like HOL-Lite and Isabelle. These systems verify every logical step against a small software kernel of just a few hundred lines of code. By reducing every claim to its most basic axioms, the system eliminates the need for human intuition or leaps of faith. Completing this formalization required a decade of international collaboration. Checking the most complex subclaims consumed roughly 5,000 CPU hours on cloud computers. Flyspeck provided a complete formalization of the original blueprint. It reconciled the 300 pages of text with the thousands of inequalities, resulting in a single, verified record of every lemma in the proof. In 2014, the project was finished. The Kepler conjecture became one of the largest machine-checked proofs in the history of mathematics. This result was the product of a specific partnership. Human mathematicians provided the architectural strategy, while the machine provided the mechanical verification that the human mind could not sustain. Mathematics has reached a point where conceptual spaces are too large for a single mind to map. To move further, mathematicians must rely on formal computational systems to track their progress through increasingly vast logical landscapes. Kepler began this journey by asking how to stack physical objects in the most efficient way. The effort to answer him redefined what it means for a mathematical proof to be true.